Hey guys, this is Jason Bontrager, CEO and founder of Skinny Guy Campers. We're here at Overland Expo Mountain West, and we're going to just do a quick walk around of the Skinny Guy Camper model 6.5. This is the first model that we've developed. It's offered in 4 different color options. You can get it raw, so raw aluminum. You can get it in black, as you see here. We also have a gray one right over here, and then we also have a gunmetal exterior color. The interior color is always going to be a light gray. We just felt like that was the best color for just a good all-around color that most people would like. On the outside, the structure of the product is all aluminum skin. It's 1/8 inch aluminum skin. All of our fasteners are rivets. We have mostly stainless steel and aluminum that we use. We really tried to avoid carbon steel and other rivets that are not closed-end rivets. So the closed-end rivets are nice because they do not let water infiltrate into the camper itself. So it's really a very water-resistant exterior. The camper is unique in multiple ways. It looks like a rooftop tent. Well, it's not just a rooftop tent. It's a rooftop tent combined with a very small RV, more or less. The floor is at the height of your bedside rails, and you have 6.5 feet of height inside. So if you climb up in, you get 6.5 feet worth of height. The roof of the camper sits right at the height of the cab. So one of our major design challenges was to figure out how to fit everything into our camper that a normal RV would have inside of an envelope that's that short. So we've done it, and here it is. So the way this works, the roof folds open, and as you fold open the roof, the tent goes up at the same time. And it's a very easy process. It takes about 5 minutes. We have stainless steel bows inside that support everything. And we have a stainless steel pulley system and cable system, which essentially each bow pulls itself up when the roof is pulled open. So that's just a quick overview of the structure, how it works. Another major feature on the outside of our camper is when it comes to the bed of your truck, we love to have bed storage when we have our camper on. So we designed the underbelly of the camper to only take up a little bit of the in-bed storage area. So it still allows you to have a truck vault or a decked system in the bed of your truck, even though you have the camper sitting above. One other nice feature of a Skinny Guy camper is the underbelly drops down. So if you have a need to work on the underbelly, you can drop that down and work on plumbing or inspect the tanks or what have you. So the bed is supported by, it's helped to be lifted by these gas struts, heavy duty gas struts, and then it's supported by these stainless steel support rods. And this feature here is actually a conceptual outside shower that we're working on. It's not refined and we're not offering it yet, but at some point we will likely offer an outside shower and allow you to retrofit your Skinny Guy camper that are built now for future options like that. Another great feature we have is this solar panel. This is a 190 watt solar panel. It folds out. It doesn't slide in and out, it folds out. The support bars here slide in and out to support this when it's hinged out. The reason we do a hinge versus a slide out system is that when you're going down the road, the solar panel is facing up, and you want to obviously have it facing up so you can charge your batteries. But if you fold the bed open, your solar panel is facing down. So then once you're at the campsite, you can open this up and then you can have your solar power while you're at camp. Let's just walk around here to the back side. This is another conceptual item that we're working on. It's a roof rack system. We actually do have, on the roof now, we have a roof rack system built in, which you can mount bike racks to and other items to. This is a new design that we've come up with. It mounts to the sidewall. And the nice thing about mounting it to the sidewall is that we don't have to replace gas struts with heavier duty gas struts if you add more gear to the roof. So with this being mounted to the sidewall, there's no added weight to the top of the camper. This one folds over the top of the roof. Right now, Donovan has designed this system to allow him to carry his flycraft raft. And so he does a lot of fly fishing. As you can see, he's got his fly rod storage compartment from Riversmith. And this is something that, again, that will be retrofittable on any Skinny Guy camper going forward. One of the great things about our structural aircraft grade aluminum is it allows us to fasten a multitude of other items to the outside of the camper. So we purposely went with a thicker material, not only because it's strong, but also it just enables us to adapt our product to a lot of different scenarios. So shall we go inside and check out the inside of the camper? Well, we're inside the Skinny Guy camper model 6.5 now. So you've got a cooktop here, single burner cooktop. You got a sink, you got running water, you've got a water heater, which also, that same unit pushes out hot air into the coach. So if you're doing cold weather camping, you can have hot or heat while you're camping as well. The only thing that this doesn't have that is in a typical RV or a full-blown camper is an air conditioner. We don't have an air conditioner, but we do have windows with no-seam screen, so it keeps out the no-seam bugs, which is excellent. You also get a Dometic cooler here. We call that a refrigerator. Some people call it a cooler. You can call it whatever you want. It keeps things cool. We have a Red Arc Manager 30 in here, which helps with bringing in the solar panel, the energy created by the solar panel, and charges our batteries. We've got a Xantrax Freedom X inverter on board, and then we've got multiple switches down here, which power the lights. And our lights are all touch lights, so this one is a touch on and off on the bow. There's a little bit of exposed wiring, but we run that down all the way down to our electrical system. All the lights in the base are touch lights as well, so those are easy to use. You can kind of customize which ones you want on and which ones you want off. Then we have a switch for the water pump to run your water, and then we have a blank switch, so it's there in case you want to hook up something else in there. So our bed is, for the size and weight of this camper, it's fairly comfortable. It's roughly six feet long, has a folding flap here, and we've got a rubberized bottom layer on here to help protect knees as you're crawling in and out of the bed. The bed section itself is actually rated to 600 pounds, so there's a fair amount of weight capacity out there. And again, as I was pointing out earlier, this is our stainless steel pulley system. So when you go to raise the bed, raise the roof, raise the bed system, these sliders slide up from below by way of being pulled by our cable system. So as you raise the roof, the bows fold out. This slider comes up, and then once it's fully to the right height, you push it just a little bit farther to tension it, and that's what puts the final tension on your tent. So a lot of capability with this product, depending on your use of propane, which I didn't point that out on the outside, but we do have a 20-pound propane tank in our camper. You could probably go anywhere from 1 day to maybe 5 days out in the field. So our table is adjustable. This is the Lagoon USA system. Really easy to use. You can move it around. You can adjust the height. You can take this off. You don't need to leave it on if you don't want. One other feature that we have, which I haven't pointed out yet, is this one does have the Primo-Loo option, which is a flushing toilet. So it's below this compartment here, and this does flush. So it's just a Thetford RV type toilet, and it flushes. It's a great system. You get a black tank in the underbelly. With this option, the Primo-Loo option, you also get a macerator, and what that does is it grinds up everything, the black tank, and then it allows you to hook up a normal garden hose, and then you can run that garden hose over to a park toilet or whatever, and you can pump right into the existing system there to get rid of your black tank. Then you have some storage compartments below the cushions here as well. There's some storage here. This is where the propane tank lives, so there's no storage in that compartment. You do get a little bit of storage here as well, which we've got bedding in there right now. This is where all of our electrical systems live. So you've got your inverter, you've got your lithium iron phosphate battery, which I can point that out. So we have a lithium iron phosphate battery by OMU in there. Great battery system. Well, that's the inside of a Skinny Guy camper. There are a couple other items on the outside that I forgot, so we'll go back outside and talk about those. We're back outside of a Skinny Guy camper. We've transitioned over to our gray 6.5 foot model. We've got a patent pending system I wanted to make sure I talked about. It's a gutter system that goes all the way around our bed. And what it does is when you're in a situation where you're out in the wilderness, let's say you need more water, the rain, if it rains, the rain can come down and collect in the gutter system, our water collection system. And we have hose bed fittings that we built into the two corners of the bed, the gutter system, which then allows you to hook a hose up from here over to our water fill. So you can essentially add water to your water system by way of these gutters, these water collection ports. So I want to make sure I pointed that out. I did not point out earlier the propane tank location. So on the 6.5 foot model, our tank is right here in the rear corner. So I just want to make sure I pointed that out. We have proper venting above and below for that tank. And we do have a small exterior storage compartment, and that's up towards the front on the door side. And it's a small port, but it allows you to just have quick access. And you have access from the inside as well into this compartment. So you can toss stuff in there from the inside or the outside. And that's pretty much it for Skinny Guy Camper.
I'm Donovan Frederickson from Skinny Guy Campers. I'm going to take a few minutes to show how the camper easily closes, and then we're going to go ahead and reopen the camper. So I'll just get started, and I'm going to head up into the camper to take apart some of the things inside. First, on my way in, I'll just unbutton the tent from the sidewall. First thing I like to do is take apart the dinette and stow it away. This table base is by Langoon USA. It's got a dovetail here to store the leg, and then we just set it on the floor and engage this channel, and then it has a magnetic holdback. Next thing I'll do is I'll need to put away all the seat cushions. There's a storage compartment down next to the toilet compartment that all 4 seat cushions will slide into, and then those will be up and out of the way. Next thing I'll do is I'll strap the mattress using the retention straps. That keeps the mattress in place when the lid closes over. Now I don't know if you can see it, but I have to take apart the disconnect all the utilities. These are all push button connections. Really fast, really easy. Got to disconnect the LP and then the Truma sensor. Now the kitchen unit is able to set right on the floor. From here, I grab the fridge, I set it on the floor. I'll release these slide blocks. On my way out, I'll release the slide box that lowers the tent, and then we'll head on outside. At this point, we can remove the ladder. Collapse the ladder, strap it. You can store this in the cab or right inside the camper. From here, I'll take this bed support off. These are just pretty quick detach. They set right there. And then I gotta take this bed support loose. And then this bed support also is the push rod. And I put this pin in, make sure my lights. From here, we're gonna go ahead and push close the lid. release the push rod. Then we have some stuffing on this side, but not very much. And then we'll go put the door in. The door panel has to put in before we buckle it down. This simply slides into these pin locations. From here we can buckle this side. Buckle this side. Put that pin away. Now this roof rack is a single hand operation. You close it like that. There's a retention pin. It goes in there. Put away the rest of your things, and you're ready to travel. So that was, in a nutshell, how it goes from being fully set up to ready to go down the road. Thanks for watching the video. We're Skinny Guy Campers. We can be found at skinnyguycampers.com, or you can follow us at Skinny Guy Campers on Instagram and Skinny Guy Campers on Facebook. So thanks for watching, and enjoy your day.